My name is Alexandra, or you might know me as Bangs from social media. I'm here to help you get ready for your first ever in real life mat Pilates experience, or help you feel just a little more confident in your next class. Today we have a full body. Yes, it's just okay. Obviously, I'm going to say that, but it is a upper body and core focus. Yes, we cannot forget those arms, those Pilates arms everyone likes to talk about. Think of back of body, think strength, think calm thoughts, because you might be a little upset with me in the middle of it, but afterwards you're going to thank me. Don't you always? Like, come on, be for real. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start laying on our left side, arms and knees stacked on top of each other. We're dragging that right arm across our chest, reaching it to the other side as we feel that twist in our torso. Then slide that hand back down to that left hand here. Inhale, slide that right arm across your chest. Nice reach of that torso. Before you exhale, slide it back across your chest. Nice bow and arrow here. We're starting nice and simple. I know y'all like to curse me out, so we're starting nice and simple today. This is for y'all. I don't want to hear y'all mouth. Feel that nice reach to the right before we take it to the other side. This time, come laying down on your right side, left arm right on top of right, left knee right on top of left knee. And we're going to drag that left hand across our body. Feel that nice reach and twist. Exhale, slide it back across, warming up the scaps. We're going to be doing some reverse plank work, so we need it nice and warmed up. Keep breathing. Take our time. Let's calm our thoughts. Last one, just like this, slide that arm across. Feel that nice twist. And bring it back to center. Nice. Now let's take it onto our backs. We're going to have our feet flat on the mat, knees nice and bent. Nice 90 degree at the elbow, palms facing up, nice and flat on the ground. Before you twist those palms, bringing them down to the mat and twist them back up. We're flip-flopping. Think of yourself as a spatula, as a goalpost that's going up and down. Inhale as we twist up. Exhale as we flip down. Last one here, we're going to flip those hands down, bring those arms long to your side. Let's go for some knee sways. We're going to take those knees over to the right. Nice. Feel that in your lower back here. Pass them back through center. Take it over to the left. Think about using that exhale to bring your knees through center. Inhale, let them come to the side. We really want to use our core for this, so try to move those knees with that core, not just flopping those legs side to side. We're really looking for that core connection here, nice and warmed up. You're going to feel that opposite hip lifting off. That's fine. Keep those shoulders nice and glued to the mat. Keep breathing here. Exhale as you pass through center. Inhale as you find that nice side position. Exhale, bring those knees back through center. Let's take it up to tabletop, knees stacked directly over those hips. We're taking that right knee over to the side and bringing it back to center. We want to keep our hips nice and stable here. Find that opening here and squeeze it back in. Don't let those hips rock side to side. Find that core connection. Find that oblique work here as we bring that right knee to the side and bring it back in. Inhale as we let it fall. Exhale as we control it back through center. A few more just like this. Holding that tabletop. Keeping those shins about parallel to the ceiling here. I don't mind, aren't necessarily parallel, but don't be like me, be better than me. Now let's take it to the left side. Inhale as we fall to the side. Exhale as we bring it back to center. We might want to let those hips tilt to whatever side we're opening up to. That's where that core connection comes in. Keeping it nice and stable here. Exhale, bring it back through center. Nice. You got it. Keep breathing. Last two. Last one here. Exhale, bring back through center. Now we're going to glue those knees together. Bring both knees over to the right. Pass back through center before we take it over to the left. Nice. This time you're going to feel that opposite hip lifting off, which is fine, but we want to keep those shoulders glued to the mat. Really think about using that core to take those legs side to side. It looks like a tiny movement, but when we're really focusing on keeping our shoulders pressed into the mat, we feel this one for sure. Modified corkscrew, you got it. Keep breathing. Exhale, pass back through center. Inhale, find that tilt. You got it. Knees are staying together. We don't want one foot to fall in front of the other. Keep them on the same line here. Nice and glued, pressing those ankles together. We're almost done and we're going to take it up a notch. We have our last one over to the left here. If this feels good, on this next one over to the right, I want you to find that twist, then extend those legs long. Bring it back to a bend. Exhale, pass through center, take it over to the left. Same idea. Extend those legs long. Nice. Bend. Bring it back through center. Remember that hip can peel off. Shoulders, we're stuck like glue, okay? Nice and sturdy. Those shoulders aren't going anywhere. That is our base. Press those hands into the mat for a little more stability. You got it. I believe in you. I know it's heating up, but you can do it. We got about 2 more just like this. Exhale, bring it through center. Inhale, extend. Nice, bring it all back here. One more over to the left. For we hold it long, pass those legs back through center. Nice straight legs here. Same idea, we're just keeping those legs nice and straight. Want to keep those ankles glued together, keep those feet glued together. Shoulders are nice and sturdy here. I know I sound like a broken record, but form. We're using that core to pass through left and right. Modified corkscrew. You got it. Keep breathing. Are we breathing though? That's half the exercise. We're almost done here, and then we have a break. A real break, y'all. Y'all been eating me up about the breaks. Pass those legs back through center. Bring those knees in for a nice hug here. Some self-love. Rock those knees side to side. And our break is over. Bring those legs to tabletop, hands behind your head here, knees right over those hips. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. We're going for some ab curls. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, release. Really think about dropping that belly button to that spine as you exhale, curl up, pushing all of that air out on that exhale. One more here. On this next one, exhale, curl up, hold. Bring those knees in, hands onto your shins. Nice hug before you inhale, extend those limbs. Exhale, circle those arms back in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle back into that ball. Nice double leg stretch here. Bringing those legs only as low as we can without arching that lower back. Super quick. Now we're going to take it to double straight leg stretch. Hands behind your head, legs come up. Inhale, lower those legs. Exhale, lift. Same idea. Don't arch that lower back. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 2 more here. Lowering and lifting. You got to keep that core nice and engaged. 1 more. This time, bring it up. Single straight leg stretch. Right leg comes in. We grab behind that calf before we switch. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Can you curl up just a little bit higher? We won't be here long. Think about bringing that torso to that leg and not the other way around. Grabbing either behind that calf or behind that thigh, whatever feels good to you. 2 more like this. Before we bring those knees in. Woo! That hurt. Okay. Let's finish strong with the 100. Arms long by your side, legs at tabletop. Start to pump those arms like you're dribbling little tiny basketballs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space between that chin and that chest, lifting up through the back of those ribs. If we want to take it up a notch, I want you to shoot those legs up to the ceiling. You can also chill at tabletop. Your body, your choice. Just keep pumping here. You got it. Can you lift up just a little bit higher? We're almost done here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you lift just a little bit higher before you bring it in? Oh, I really hate that exercise, but I also love it. Alrighty, let's take it on to our right side for some side lying work. Elbow underneath shoulder. Knees bent, feet stacked, big toes connected. We're opening up for that clam and closing back. Exhale as you press open. Inhale as you close. We want those hips right on top of each other, so that might shorten your range of motion here. Waistline is lifted up. We're not sinking into this like we're at a sleepover chilling here. We're working hard. I know you feel it. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. You got it. 2 more like this. Last one, press open, place both knees down. They come down to the mat here. Nice 90 degree at the knee before you open up and close again. Exhale, press open, inhale, close. We want that 90 degree bend. Hips are still stacked. We're still strong in that forearm. Don't let that ear come down towards that shoulder. And of course, that waistline is lifted, so we know we have that encaged core. You got it. Almost like a hydrant here. Exhale, press up. Inhale, close. On this last one, press it up, hold. Shoot that leg out long. Bring that knee back to a bend. Exhale, press long. Inhale, bring it back in. Remember, hips are right on top of each other. Don't roll back into that top hip here. We want it nice and stacked. Think about creating resistance on the way in and on the way out, like someone was stopping you from bending that knee and had their hand behind your foot trying to stop you from pressing it out. Create that own resistance here. Exhale, bring it to a bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. On this next one, hold it long. We're tapping that big toe down and lifting back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice leg lift here, working that side booty. I know it burns, but it burns so good, right? Right? LOL. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You got it. We're almost done with this sequence. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. We're pulsing up. You got it. We're almost done. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Cross that top leg over the bottom. Extend that bottom leg out. We're going for a lower and lift of that bottom leg, working some inner thighs here. This one is a juicy one. Nice and spicy. Exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. You got it. Last 3, 2, last one. Hold here. We're just going to find a nice hold. Let's center our thoughts. Now, if there was going to be a time when you were going to curse me out, it probably would be now. But do what you got to do. I support you, okay? Now, let's pulse it up. That went by so quickly, right? 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Amazing. Now, let's take it all to the other side, guys. Yes, Pilates is all about balance. You knew this was coming. Left forearm down, knees bent, feet stacked, toes touching. We're opening and closing, finding that clam. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Waistline is lifted. Toes are pressed together. You got it. Last 2 here. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Last 1. Press open. Knees and feet come back down to the mat. Nice 90 degree bend. We're opening up for that hydrant and closing. Exhale, lift. Inhale, close. Hips are stacked right on top of each other, so that might lower that range of motion. That's fine. We don't want to be opening up wide and we're not working the right muscles. It's not about that, okay? It's about that form, babes. It's Pilates. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. On this next one, press open. We're finding that extension of the leg. Knee comes back to a bend. Inhale, extend. exhale, bend. We've done it all before. We can do it again. Ooh, wait a minute. I got bars a little bit. Keep going. You got it. Keep breathing. In through that nose, out through that mouth. We're almost done. Just give me a few more. Stay lifted through that waistline. We're not slouching, are we? I hope not. Come on. We're going to push out one last time. Hold it here. Find that tap of that big toe and lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifts. As you can see, I feel the burn. Yeah. Try not to let that ear come down towards that shoulder. We don't want to slouch here. Nice and strong through that forearm. We know what we're doing. We're nice and strong. We're confident, right? Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Bring that top foot onto the ground. Bottom leg lengthens. We're finding that lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You got it. Working those inner thighs. Using that core to lift that leg. We know what's coming down the pipeline. Let's prepare ourselves. Keep breathing. On this last one, hold. We're finding this hold here. We're thinking positive thoughts. We know that we are Pilates warriors and that we can do anything we want to do because this is easy. We're about to find that pulse. Now, pulse it up. You got it. Keep going. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like we ate that. No crumbs, no crumbs, no crumbs. Let's bring it on to all fours. Let's do a little stretchy. A right arm finds a circle and brings back down to the mat for we circle again. Nice inhale, exhale. Take it to the other side. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, bring down towards the mat. Inhale, find that nice chest opener. You got it. Keep breathing. Nice little breaky before we get back into the work. Now here's the work. Slide those knees back to your modified plank position. Elbows by your side. Eyes of those elbows pointing forward. We're pressing down. Fingertips are spread like a little peas underneath the palm of your hand. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Nice. Alrighty. We're going to take it seated on our bums. Feet are flat, knees are bent, hands are behind us, fingers are pointing on either side. Find a bend of those elbows. You'll feel yourself lean back and press back up. Nice little tricep poo here. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Nice. Trying to keep that long line of your torso, of your spine. You got it. We're going to add a little bit onto this soon. On this next one, bend those elbows, lift those legs to tabletop. Lower those feet back down, press back up. Nice. Bend those elbows, lift with that core. Lower back down, press back up. Nice. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. If this feels a little spooky ooky, consider lifting one leg at a time, alternating each rep. You got it. Keep breathing. We're almost done here. One more time. Lift and lower. Press back up. Now, we're going to take it to a reverse plank. Press those hips all the way up to tabletop and lower back down. Pressing up like you were about to be a table. Nice flat surface. Yeah. Pressing through those feet, lifting those glutes, squeezing at the top. On this next one, I want you to press up and hold. We're going to slide that right leg out and slide it back in. Think about sliding that big toe along the mat, lengthening and sliding back to a bend. 2 more here. Slide back, make it long, and slide back. Take it to the left side here. Slide that big toe down, bring it back to a bend. Slide it down, bring it back to a bend. Can we inhale as we lengthen, exhale as we bend? Once more, inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend. Nice. Let's release this bridge. Find a little release of those shoulders. Give yourself a nice hug because if you don't deserve a hug, I mean, who does? Alternating those arms, nice swing. Giving those shoulders a little break, a little release. Because we know more work is to come. We know it. Hands come back by our side here. We're going to leave our legs long this time. Press those hips back up and lower back down. You might not get up that high. That's fine. This one takes practice. This one takes control. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift here. We're going to slide that right foot just like we did before and lengthen. Inhale, slide in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, exhale. It's going to go quick. It's going to go quick. It's hard work, but we're making it nice and quick. Let's take it to the other side. Slide it in. Can you keep those hips up the same height the entire time? Squeeze that core. Really push through the back of that body. We have one more. Slide it in. And release. Drop those hips. Let's take a little break here before we push back up. Final challenge. Right leg comes up and lowers. Left leg comes up and lowers. Kick that leg up, keeping those hips the same height. Legs nice and long. We're going for a leg pull. Think about exhaling as you kick up. Inhale as you lower. Keywords: with control. Lower everything back down. Find a nice forward stretch. When I tell you the first time I did a leg pull, I couldn't even lift my leg off. I'm like, what? This is impossible. We're going to slide those arms back. Find a nice big circle here. Reach forward. Nice. Keep breathing on your next inhale. Bring those elbows to a bend, palms facing up. Nice big circle. Reach for those toes. Nice little stretchy poo after all that hard work we just did. We really ate that. I mean, who's better than us? There's no one. Yeah. Nice big circle backwards. Reach for those toes. About to get into my fave. One more before we find a roll down. Legs glued together. We're curling that spine. Finding our way down, hands come overhead. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck that chin to your chest. Trying to press the back of those legs into the mat before you reach for those toes. Nice. Exhale, round that spine, one bone at a time on the way down to the mat. Inhale, hands come overhead. Exhale, tuck that chin to your chest. Press the back of those legs into the mat. You got it. Reach for those toes. As you know, if you want to edit this down, you can keep those knees bent and only lengthen them as you start to feel it difficult coming back up here. Hands overhead. One last time. Exhale, chin to chest. If those knees are bent, this is when you would lengthen before you got all the way up and reach for those toes. Amazing, amazing job, guys. That's all she wrote. Adios. I hope you guys enjoyed today's upper body focused full body workout. It was a doozy, but it burned so good, right? Right? Yes. Okay. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever the edit drops a new flow. And also subscribe to my email list, guys. Link is in the description. You never know when I'm gonna pop up in a city near you, and you get a little insider deets of the edit. Like, why wouldn't you? Okay? Anyway, you know what I'm gonna say. Everybody is a Pilates body, and I hope to see you in real life soon. Bye.